There were many customers in the supermarket that day because the weather outside was terrible. Many people went to the store to hide from the cold. All of them had to pass the guard, who was professionally scanning each person with his eyes. Andy Gray knew that in such days he needed to be especially attentive. Suddenly, a poorly dressed elderly man entered the store. Andy immediately blocked his path. "Where are you going? This is not a homeless shelter," he said rudely. "Sorry, sir. I want to buy milk and bread," the old man replied. "Go away. You don't belong here," the guard insisted. The man took a deep breath and walked towards the exit. And then someone called out to him, "Sir, wait. I'll buy what you need." It was John Lopez, who was outraged by the guard's words. The young man had recently lost his mother, who had been raising him alone, so he felt sympathy to the elderly people. John collected a whole bag of food and handed it to the old man. "Thank you very much. I don't even know what to do with so much food," the man said with tears in his eyes. "I live in a trailer and I don't have a fridge. I'm afraid it will be spoiled. Forget about it. Would you like to come to my house? There you can freshen up a bit and take a shower," John suggested to him. When Ted Baxter heard this proposal, tears welled up in his eyes. He'd already used a completely different attitude. He gladly accepted the young man's offer. When they entered the house, John gave the man a fresh towel and a razor, escorted him to the bathroom, and he began to prepare dinner. When Ted cleaned himself up and appeared in front of John, the young man was startled. He was no longer old, but a handsome man of about 55. "That's better. You don't look like a hermit in the woods anymore," John said with a smile. At dinner, they were talking a lot, but Ted was in no hurry to reveal any information about himself. John invited him to stay in his house for some days. When the young man came back from work, a surprise awaited him at home. It was Ted, who was standing in front of the photograph of his mother taken during her college years, where she was hugging some guy. To John's surprise, the man was crying. "What's the matter with you, Mr. Baxter?" John asked. "I knew your mother. I am in this photo," the man said. He told the guy his story. He met Linda at a party many years ago. They immediately fell in love with each other. They were even going to get married, but Linda found out about the betrayal of her boyfriend and broke up with him. By that time, she had been pregnant, which Ted didn't know. He continued living his life and hadn't remembered his ex-girlfriend at all until he ended up in John's house. "It means you're my father," the young man exclaimed and hugged the man. John has been waiting for this moment for years. Now he knew that nothing could separate him from his father again.